So far, we've seen a few different data types, like integers, floats, booleans, and strings. All of these data types hold a single value. However, it is often helpful to store multiple values in a single variable. Consider a shopping list. Each item in the list is different, but they are all related. So, instead of having a unique variable for each list item, it would be handy if we could have a single variable that can store the collection of items. In Python, such an object is known as a collection. There are 4 built-in data types used to manage collections. These are lists, tuples, sets, and dictionaries. They all have different characteristics and usages. Let's take a look at each one, starting with lists. To create a list, we use square brackets. To add items to the list on creation, you separate the values with commas in between the brackets. Items in a list are ordered, which means they will appear in the order in which they are added. You can also duplicate values in a list. Lists can also store multiple data types. This means the elements must not all be of the same type, like strings or numbers. Once you've created a list, you can access the individual items by referencing the index in square brackets. The first item has the index 0. The second item will have the index 1. And so on. When you access the items in an array, you can also change their value. You can use negative indexes to access elements too. To access the last element in the list, you can use the index -1. You can also reference multiple items in a list by specifying a range of indexes. The following code will return a smaller list of the third and fourth elements from the longer list. Remember, indexes start at 0. So index 2 relates to the third element, which is 3. The range specifies 2 till 4, so the selection will include the lower limit, which is index 2, but exclude the upper limit, which is index 4. giving us the items 3 and 4, which we see here. You can also check if an item exists in a list. As we can see, our list does not contain the word apple, so our search returned false. You can add items to a list using the append method. You can also insert an item at a particular index with the insert method. Here, we inserted the fruit banana at index 2. So after pineapple and orange, we now have banana, and it pushes the other results forward. You can even extend two lists with the extend method. To remove items from a list, we use the remove method. You can remove items at a particular index using the pop method.